to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Quick completion on the out. Turning it on. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Ward. Rushes on him. Complete to the left. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Jet sweep to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Kentucky! First points of the day are on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
7, Georgia Tech, 0.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season, so now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the years, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Yellow Jackets need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And he's going to bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going to the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Ward. Bringing the heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Coming after him deep into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And what a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
Kentucky.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the ground. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and half of the QB calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Judovsky. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Kentucky 7.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick handoff. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Give to the back. Across the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Buying some time. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the counter. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Ward. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Judowski. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Don't forget, he had that first punt blocked. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. You always hear about guys in practice who run it to the end zone no matter what. That's what's happening here. They'll go to the end zone with their flags on the field, and this one's coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hancock. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Hancock. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Oh, they're after him. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and...
Oh, he wants it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now setting up shop in the red zone. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Got the first down and more. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Ward. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Miranda. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Got it behind the line. It's Miranda. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's a draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They unleashed an aerial assault breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Can't get him to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. The throw to the outside is complete. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Ward. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Judowski. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They'll try the run. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Ward. Finds a spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Kentucky, number 15.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the returner goes down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Got the back over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He hopes it turns out better than last time. He had the other one blocked. And the returner is stopped. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire